All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome here to the, okay, why am I not talking? Okay, I am talking, great. Sorry I'm a little late here on the pickup, but we are here with heat number 1 of the evening. Oh, where is my starting grid here? Sorry I'm a little late here on the evening, getting qualifying everything in tonight. Drew Alton will be starting on the pole here tonight. Juan Martinez there in second. Cody McDonald will be starting in third. Alan McDonald will be rolling off in fourth. Landon Norton there in fifth. Brian Orto sixth. Jesse Console there in seventh. And Nicholas Johnson will be rolling off there in eighth. They're going green right off the start here, so let's make sure we have everything set and ready to roll, as Juan Martinez is going to bring him to the green flag with Drew Alton on the front row. All right, here we go with heat number 1 here this evening. Sorry again for me being a little late, but we are down in green flag racing here at Eldora. That's for some high-flying dirt fun here tonight. As we see already up there on the high side, that is the 100 of Drew Alton. And Juan Martinez trying to chase him down there, but he's got a battle there on his inside from the 91 of Cody McDonald, as Landon Morton now battling side by side of Alan McDonald as they work that down into 1. Almost going 3 wide there with Cody McDonald on the inside. Looks like Drew Alton blinked out for just a moment now as they work down here into 3 and 4. Side by side now, Drew Alton and Juan Martinez there for that first position. There comes Cody McDonald working on that third position. There in that fourth place is that 22, or rather the 19 of Landon Norton. Not sure if that is as on and updated. It should still be rolling okay. We're going to make sure that we get everything by. That's what caused a slight issue that we got. Go now. As Drew Alton still up front, that number 100. Cody McDonald there in third, trying to make it happen here with Landon Norton there in fourth. Brian Orto there in fifth. Alan McDonald back here in sixth with Jesse there in seventh, with Nicholas Johnson in number 72 back here at the back. Up here though, 91 of Cody McDonald. Up here at the front though, back to back here for that lead with 3 laps, going to be 2 laps to go as they come across the stripe here. It's Drew Alton out front with Juan Martinez trying to chase him down. Everybody up there against that wall, trying to get as much speed as they can, hold the momentum as much as they can as they work down the backstretch here. There comes Juan Martinez down underneath. Drew Alton down here as they work out up for it. Is going to be Juan Martinez getting that run down there on that inside lane, but can Drew Alton work back across the high side? He does. Now he's going to bring it down there onto the inside, trying to put the top on the floor of Juan Martinez now as he worked back across where the last lap, or I'm sorry, that is checkered flag now for Drew Alton. We will check our Heat 1 results now as we get ready to roll here for another heat race. Drew Alton is your winner there in heat race number 1. Juan Martinez there in second. Cody McDonald there in third. Landon Norton there in fourth. Brian Orto fifth. Alan McDonald there in sixth. Jesse Consul there in seventh. And Nicholas Johnson finishes there in eighth. Now for our grid here for heat race number 2. As drivers are starting to get lined up here in the pits. It is going to be Blake Bailey there starting in that number 111 on pole. At first position. Matt Schaefer is outside in position number 2. Corey Sibley will off third. Anthony Vitale Jr. there in fourth. Travis McDonald fifth. Joey Wilcox will roll off in sixth. Colton Jordan there in seventh. And Wesley Gewaltney will be rolling off there in eighth here in race number 2. Green flag as it comes out there down and away here at Eldora for heat race number 2. As the grid comes up there, or the clock comes up there you see it there. We have Blake Bailey out front in at 111 with Corey Sibley in that 999 or the number 9 machine there on track. Matt Schaefer rolling that bottom, trying to get that inside lane to work for him as he's battling side by side of Corey Sibley. Back here a little farther, that is Anthony Vitelli there in fourth with Travis McDonald chasing him down in fifth. But he's got Colton Jordan there on the inside battling hard as they come out of 3 and 4 now. Side by side, here comes that 999 of Corey Sibley on that outside, but Matt Schaefer not giving up that inside too much as now they're coming off of 4 back onto the front stretch. 4 laps to go here or 5 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Matt Schaefer now up to second with Corey Sibley falling back to third. Anthony Vitelli looking to see if he can get a run here and get up there to battle Sibley for that third position. And Colton Jordan is looking to the inside of Vitelli coming down here into corner number 1. As they're front to back here, Blake Bailey out here in front, Matt Schaefer in second, Corey Sibley there in third with Anthony Vitelli in fourth, Colton Jordan there in fifth, as Travis McDonald and Joey Wilcox sit back here towards the back. Wesley Gewaltney, I do not believe, took the grid here as it's showing him as out. Matt Schaefer up here in second now with Corey Sibley there in third, Anthony Vitelli in fourth, still trying to battle his way up. Colton Jordan was up there against Vitelli, but has fallen back off some as they work back through 1 and 2 here with 2 laps to go. Matt Schaefer still sitting in second with Corey Sibley there in third. Anthony Vitelli in that number 21 machine back there in fourth. Blake Bailey now takes the white flag, heading down here into corner number 1 as they work through. It is going to be a little bit of a shakeup back here in the back as Corey Sibley's battling with Anthony Vitelli. As Vitelli now goes to the bottom side, does he get the slider? Not quite the slider that he was looking for. It is going to be Corey Sibley there for the third position as they come off the corner. Great run there by Anthony Vitelli, giving it all he's got as he gets into a couple cars there in the corner. Now here we are with our Heat 2 results. Blake Bailey there finishes first. Matt Schaefer in second. Corey Sibley third. Anthony Vitelli there in fourth. Colton Jordan fifth. Travis McDonald there in sixth. Joey Wilcox in seventh. Wesley Gewaltney did not take the grid. He finishes there in 8th. Now for our starting grid for heat race number 3, we got on the grid this time Nate Walker in first, Billy Roberts second, Donovan Werner there in third, Noah Johnson in fourth, Matt Smith will be rolling off in fifth, Jonathan there in sixth, and Eric Darnell in 7th, Joey Reeder there in 8th. That is your starting grid for heat race number 3. They're going to go green this time out of the corner as that number 16 of Nate Walker comes around and gets the ready to go flag. There goes the pace truck into the pit road. The 16 of Nate Walker is down and away with the 99 of Billy Roberts there on the outside with the 93 of Werner down there on the inside trying to battle up there next to him as they come down into corner number 3 and 4. Noah Johnson there in fourth. Matt Smith in fifth with the number 21, or rather 14, of Jonathan. Forgive me, Jonathan, but I forget once again how to say that last name as you're put into the wall out here on the backstretch from that 31 of Matt Smith. That's going to bring out our first caution of the evening here in heat race number 3. There you see the 31 coming up and getting in. Jonathan there on that outside lane and gets spun around, and you'll see 86 of Derek getting a little bit of piece of the action as well. Top break there for those drivers. Now as we go back live, catch up with the live action.
I don't think we're going. Looking for the 3 up here.
Oh, they're trying to get everybody stacked up again as they're getting everything weighted here with this caution as we're working on getting everybody situated, all lined back up once again. That's back on, but that. All right, so Nate Walker still in the lead with Billy Roberts there in second as they're working off of 3 and 4, getting back to the green flag now after our first caution. Green flag will be back in the air here as they get rolling once again at Eldora. Nate Walker getting out to a great start. Here comes Donovan Werner there in second. Billy Roberts sitting in third now with Jonathan right there behind him as he's got company from that 027 of Noah Johnson. Eric Darnell sitting here in seventh as they battle side by side. Nate Walker out front, net number 16 with the 93 of Donovan Werner. There in second, Billy Roberts third, Noah Johnson there in fourth. Donovan there in or fifth, rather, Derek Darnell in sixth. As we've got 4 laps to go, Nate Walker still out front with Donovan Werner there in second as he's getting a little love tap there from Billy Roberts. There it is inside as they're battling back down here into corner number 1. Congrats on a your want to shout out to a happy birthday there to Blake Bailey. Getting his he's saying heck of a birthday gift with a heat win, so that'll be great for him. Start tonight with Nate Walker still out front leading here in heat race number 3 with the SRSDS big blocks here tonight with Donovan Werner there in second, Billy Roberts third, Noah Johnson back here in fourth. Nate Walker takes the white flag here as they run through 1 and 2. Back out onto the backstretch. Here they come. There you see the 93, Donovan Werner there in second with Billy Roberts trailing them there in third. Ethan Benton looking out for Nate there. Not doing too bad as Nate just got the heat race win here. We'll take a look here at our results from heat race number 3. Nate Walker first, Donovan Werner there in second, Billy Roberts third, Noah Johnson there in fourth, Jonathan there in fifth, Matt Smith in sixth, Derek Darnell in seventh, Joey Reeder there in eighth. So looks like we're jumping ahead to the ski main here tonight as everybody's gritting up for it. Got 9 drivers starting the ski main. Got Alan McDonald in first, Travis McDonald in second, Matt Smith in third, Jesse Consul there in fourth, Consell maybe, Joey Wilcox there in fifth, Derek Darnell in sixth, Nick Ellis Johnson there will be rolling off in seventh, Wesley Gewaltney there in eighth, and Joey Reeder there in ninth. So we're waiting on Wesley Gewaltney and Joey Reeder out here as it looks like, got 7 cars gridded up. Looking for them final 2, but looks like they did not grid up. So I wonder if they're going to call it a night there as they didn't take the grid for the C main. Well, if I'm understanding everything correctly tonight, we are running alphabet soup, which means we'll go from a C main into the B main. So you'll see some of these drivers running in the B main here when we're all said and done. As they get off, the lights are off on the pace truck. Here they go. He's down inside. There comes Travis McDonald battling there on the outside, way up against that outside wall in that 088. As Alan McDonald takes the lead in that number 47. 31 of Matt Smith. He's not going to give up too much here. We got Travis McDonald on a real sideways there through the corner. He loses some momentum. He's back through the field now, and along with Alan McDonald now back here in 7th. That's going to hand the lead over to Matt Smith as they work off a 2, back down onto the backstretch through 3 and 4 they come. Joey Wilcox sitting there in 2nd with Eric Darnell there in 3rd, with Jesse Poncell there in 4th. Travis McDonald back up here to 5th. He's going to battle his way back up towards the front though, as Alan McDonald also has a ways to go, trying to battle their way up into the B main. I got to learn how many transfer from each sector into the next one. I'll get with the people after that and figure it out. As we work down through 3 and 4 now here. Sorry, I did not bring the picture up for the tower. I'm sorry, we got 5 to go here in the C main. With the number 31 out front with Eric Darnell there in 2nd, with Joey Wilcox in 3rd. Jesse Poncell there in 4th, working on that inside lane. And that number 8 Scooby-Doo painted machine here tonight. Here you see Travis McDonald in that 088 trying to work his way back up through the front, as he's got that 8 there on the inside, but he's got the battle. He's going to try to push it here, get around the 8. Now he's got to try to battle around that number 15 if he wants to get in that 3rd position. As we got 3 laps to go, he's really trying to put it down here for our C main, in the C main. Matt Smith there in 1st, Derek Darnell there in 2nd, Joey Wilcox in 3rd, but he's got on his heels. That's number 50 or 088 of Travis McDonald, who's working. He was inside, coming out of corner number 4, and it is going to be Joey Wilcox though, holding on to that 3rd position as we now are in the final lap. As oh no, the 8 gets into the 088 here in corner number 1. That's not going to end very well, as coming out of the corner here comes Matt Smith to get the win here. Darnell in 2nd, Joey Wilcox there in 3rd, Alan McDonald 4th, Jesse Poncell there in 5th, Nicholas Johnson 6th, and Travis McDonald there in 7th. The main results: Matt Smith, Derek Darnell, Joey Wilcox finishes 3rd, Alan McDonald 4th, Jesse Poncell there, and Nicholas Johnson there 6th, Travis McDonald there, Leslie 8th, and Joey Reeder there in 9th. Now starting here for the B main, we have Landon Norton there in 1st, Anthony Vitale Jr. there in 2nd, Noah Johnson in 3rd, Brian Ordo there in 4th, Colton Jordan will be starting there in 5th, Jonathan will be starting in 6th, Matt Smith in 7th, Derek Darnell in 8th, Joey Wilcox there in 9th, Alan McDonald in 10th, Jesse Poncell there in 11th, and Nicholas Johnson will be starting in 12th. As the drivers are getting heated up here for the B main, they are off. They are going to go green flag this time by. Give me one moment. I got to get something to drink so I can rest my voice for just a quick moment. I'll be right back.
Green.
Green flag up and running. We are here in the B main. Side by side here, and for that 2nd place there, you see Landon Norton trying to get up there to Anthony Vitale, who's currently running 1st. We got 12 laps to go here in the B main. As Andy Metallic still holding on to that lead. Colton Jordan back here in fourth, trying to work his way up through the field with Brian Ordo in that number 71. Matt Smith back here in that number 6 machine. Jonathan back here in that number 20. I think he's in a number 21, but could be a number 14 here tonight as he's working that high side. You can see that slick spot really getting worked in here on that higher side as they work down the backstretch, down into corner number 3 and 4. There comes Landon Norton there in second. Noah Johnson there in third. Colton Jordan there in fourth. Brian Wardo there in fifth. With Matt Smith there in sixth. I do. Okay, as we're working off up 3 and 4 this time, getting everything worked out here, trying to figure out who's going to be leading it enough to get into the feature race tonight, with Andy Vitelli out there in first, with Landon Norton there in second, Noah Johnson in third, Colton Jordan there in fourth, Brian Gordon in fifth. Got Matt Smith now battling with Jonathan, trying to get up his position there as Jonathan falling back a spot, as now he's battling back again on that outside lane. There comes Joey Wilcox in that number 15. He's working that high side as well with the number 47 of Alan McDonald back here in ninth. Out front though, it's still Landon Norton battling with Colton Jordan. As now Noah Johnson gets out there to the high side above Johnson as well as he battles up. Or I'm sorry, Johnson's on the high side above Jordan. As Jordan's trying to find his lane through there in that number 70 machine. He's number 18 on the scoreboard. Brian Ordo now up to fifth. We got a couple of drivers kind of in there. Much to exactly what that's for, but I'm wondering if I got my quick fixed here as I've been having a little better now on my end. I don't think I'm dropping anything right now. I know last week we dropped a couple frames. I know over the weekend we dropped a couple frames there. We see the 14 of Jonathan getting tagged a little bit. 3 laps to go here in the B main. And now they'll run it through 1 and 2. 3 laps to go. Anthony Vitelli still off route with Landon Norton here in second. Noah Johnson sitting in fourth. Matt Smith back here in sixth. Joey Wilcox and Jonathan back here battling here in that 7th and 8th position as Joey Wilcox trying to work his way up. Alan McDonald, though, trying to battle his way in to the feature race tonight back here in that 9th position. Andy Vitelli out front with Colton, and there goes Landon down to the inside underneath Colton Jordan. Coming down here in the corner number 1. Here is the final lap. White flag is in the air. Anthony Vitelli out front with Colton Jordan great now holding on to that spot as he gets a run off the corner. Going to slide up. They're going to cross over. Here comes the 18, and it's going to be Colton Jordan there for that second place finish. Having Landon Johnson finish in third. That was a close battle there for second and third. As they come across the line, there's going to be their finishing results here for the B main. Anthony Vitelli there in first, Colton Jordan in second, Landon Norton there in third, Noah Johnson in fourth, Brian Ordo in fifth, Matt Smith there in sixth, Jonathan in seventh, Joey Wilcox in eighth, Alan McDonald in ninth, Derek Darnell in 10th, and Jesse Consell there in 11th. Nicholas Johnson rounding out your field there in 12th position. Trying to see who all has made it to the race here tonight. As they're out there for warm-ups right now. All the drivers getting in the groove, making sure they got everything set up the way they want it to be. The 83 of Matt Schaefer, Donovan Warner there in the 93. Eric Darnell's out there as well in at number 6. He's working through getting that car situated. Looks like they had a little bit of track prep here before the feature race tonight. That don't look like it's too much of track prep as they're back underway here tonight at Eldora for the Fast fast-paced action here tonight. Well, I give a shout out to Mike M Designs for helping sponsor. I give a shout out to that sponsor as well. Where I cannot read it here, best of my knowledge. Masonry as well as a sponsor. I need to get these wrote down so I can read them off. I'm trying to read them off my second monitor. The only one I can really read is Mike M Designs. Hopefully everybody out there watching know here on Figure Farm TV can look at them just fine and notice as we'll bring up the timing tower here for the best times in warm-ups as we got about 1 to 3 minutes left as it looks call it done here for warm-ups as we get ready for the final race here tonight. Drew Alton there in first with Blake Bailey there in second, Nate Walker in third, Juan Martinez in fourth, Matt Schaefer fifth, Donovan Werner there in sixth, Tony McDonald in seventh, Corey Sibley eighth, Billy Roberts will rolling off at ninth, Anthony Vitale Jr. there in 10th, Colton Jordan 11th, in 12th position that's Landon Norton. In 13th, we got Noah Johnson. 14th is Brian Ordo. In 15th, that's Matt Smith and Jonathan there in 16th. Joey Wilcox in 17th. Alan McDonald in 18th. Derek Garnell in 19th. Jesse Poncell there in 20th. Nicholas Johnson pull off in 21st. Oh, everybody's taken to the track, getting everything situated here for the feature race tonight. As Blake Bailey starting out there on pole. What a birthday gift for him, starting on pole here tonight for the Eldora race in the Sim Racing Super Dirt Series, big blocks. "40 laps is the feature race here tonight. There you can see kind of the slick spots going through into corner number 1 as they come out of corner number 2 here onto the backstretch. Hopefully that stuff, I notice them there blinking out a little bit here. Or I'm sorry, no, that's not Blake Bailey, that's Drew Alton. So Blake Bailey starting on outside in that number 111. Starting outside pole, I'm sorry. So he'll be starting outside pole as Drew Alton starts there on pole. Nate Walker getting a great jump there on the inside as he'll jump out into the lead. Drew Alton into the outside wall as Blake Bailey's trying to chase him down here as we go almost 3 wide here. We will go 3 wide as we got the 91 of Cody McDonald down there on the inside. Matt Schaefer there in at number 83 stuck in the middle. Caution flag waves.
Yeah, did my radio sound bad out there?
We've got problems. Let's see. Got problems back. Oh boy. Okay, so I have to do a little bit of note. What? Yeah. There you see the caution. That was Noah Johnson getting turned around there. The 71 getting into the back of him, ends up collecting the 21 of Jonathan as well. Jonathan. Now, that was Jonathan was caught up in that. Out here, not sure exactly.
Green flag.
Green flag out in the air. We got them back out and racing here for the A main here tonight for your feature. Nate Walker out front in that number 16 machine. Drew Alton having some connecting issues there, it looks like, as we got the Blake Bailey machine up at number 111 down there on the inside. Pretty wide almost, as we got the 4 up there on the outside. Here comes that number 14. I'm sorry, no, not 14. Number 11 of Blake Bailey working his way up, still flying the battle. That number 4 machine of Juan Martinez, who's sporting that FFTV there on the car this season. Really appreciate that. Giving guys shout outs there for that. As we got 83 of Matt Schaefer back here. Getting a little tag from Cody McDonald there coming out of corner number 2. And he is inside. That's the 93 of Donovan Werner as they're battling through here tonight. Trying to figure out why my ticker's not working. Trying to get so you guys to see what in the world's going on, but it looks like he has throws up for some reason. Well, I'll do the best I can to tell you where everybody's at. Nate Walker up here in first with Drew Alton there in that second spot, working that high side as Nate Walker goes to the inside, gets the slide job up to the wall. There you see the 100 of Drew Alton trying to make his move as well. All right, so we got that read up. Now I'm unsure what's going on there. There we go. We got it back up and running for you guys at home. Like I said, I'm unsure what exactly happened there from the replay standpoint, but we are back up and running once again with Nate Walker out front, Drew Alton there in second. Blake Bailey there in fourth. With Matt Schaefer in fifth. All right, so what that was about, I'm trying to say, I think, but I'm unsure. As we're running through here in the sim racing for Dirt Series Big Block here tonight. There you see the 99 of Billy Roberts there in on that high side, trying to make his way up through the field. And Nate Walker, our leader right now, with Drew Alton there in second.
Save it some fuel whenever you can, but you're doing a really good job. Tell me about your race car when you can. Radio tech, that's what to do, radio tech.
Caution flag is out. Many drivers crashed here. Hold of what happened. Here we see him coming out of the corner. Down here on the inside, there you see the 8 coming up, trying to do that slider. 47 come down, getting filmed. Now we'll get started chain reaction as that 8 goes around. Down there to the inside, I'm not sure if anybody else got involved other than Jesse Foncell there in that number 8 machine as they get back running here again. Not exactly sure, like I said, what's going on here. In our live timing, we are working on that. Not sure why it problems. Right? It is definitely what to cause problems. Yeah, unsure exactly why. I said, it got froze up again, so I'm not sure what might be going on here. With the live timing, I'll do the best I can. Drew Alton out there in second with Nate Walker there in second. Drew Alton out front with Juan Martinez there in third. As we got some problems going on back here in the back with the 83, Matt Schaefer getting a little contact. Now we've got more drivers having problems as we look back here. Trying to figure out what that caution was from.
The one on your headset, on your headboard actually, on your left-hand side, on your headrest. 1, 2, 3, loud and clear. You got a good copy. And 4.
Right, as we come into the corner, there you see Jonathan down there on the bottom side in that number 21. You'll see kind of all kind of craziness happening as he gets into the 19, gets spun around. That's what happened to Jonathan. Now let's take a look here. Corey Sibley had something happen as well. Up here on the outside in that number 999. On the outside, gets kind of squeezed a little bit there by Billy Roberts. There you see what happened. In front of him, the 83, then the 99 comes up. Problem. All right, let's hopefully we can get it figured out and get underway here. As hopefully everything's back to running normally. As we're down to 25 laps to go here in the feature race here tonight. And we're going to have to run the ticker or the power tonight as we're struggling with the ticker across the top of the screen. So we're going to run power instead. Like I said, we're apparently having some technical difficulties with our ticker here this evening. We're back to 15 laps of 40, so laps are winding down. We still got Drew Alton out front as our leader as they come down off at corner number 4 to take the green flag once again. Here comes Blake Bailey down there on the inside in that number 111, Matt Schaefer there, and at fourth position. Juan Martinez there in the number 4 machine, trying to work his way up through the field. Jonathan Werner out here in at number 93, battling the side, 91 of Cody McDonald. Then you see Anthony Vitelli there on the inside, almost 4 wide. They are 4 wide as they get tied around. Here we go, down the backstretch. Cody McDonald had to let off there as they come into the corner. And they're still battling tightly there as they come off of 4 with Cody McDonald there in the middle, I believe. If I'm looking at that right, no, Cody McDonald's to the high side. Trying to see who's in the middle. That's Billy Roberts there in the middle in that number 99 machine as they were working through 1, 3, and 4. Cody McDonald not really wanting to give up too much racetrack there to the inside lane as they're battling back down through here. Through 1 and 2. Cody McDonald still trying to battle hard. Nate Walker's up front trying to battle his way up as there's now 22 laps to go, 21 laps to go as they cross the line down here into corner number 1. And we've got cars around. That looked to be Drew Alton going around there in that number 100, getting some drivers taking with them. Yellow flag back out for the 3rd time here tonight. All right, you see, I'm not exactly sure what happened. It's just almost like, take a closer look here. That looks like the car behind Drew, I want to say that's the 16 of Walker. Not exactly sure why it just hooked. I hooked the 100, but it just did. It just hooked the 100 around. Coming into the corner, that's going to hand it off to Walker. But Walker gets up into the outside wall as well, along with the number 4 of Juan Martinez. As you see all the drivers scatter there to the inside. There comes the 93 getting involved. That was the 93 of Donovan. There's Cody McDonald getting involved. The 31 also getting a small piece of it, as well as the 70 machine. I'm trying to figure out who the 70. There you see more drivers coming through. 98 or the 86, I'm sorry, getting a good bit of contact there more damage as the driver's trying to get it situated out. Tough break there tonight as these drivers are battling hard here this evening. Make the race happen their way, as now we've got out front Nate Walker. As we're trying to get him side by side back up. Okay, my mistake. That is our fourth caution of the night. There with quite a bit to go. Side by side as they come down the backstretch. Lights are out on the pace truck. They will be green this time by with 21 laps to go. Going to be 20 laps to go when they cross the line. Hey, Walker, I think he's dropping to the back for an EOL after that accident there in turn number 1. So that's going to hand the lead off to the number 111 of Blake Bailey, moving that inside lane up one row. So Blake Bailey's going to be taking over that outside row. Gene's going into the pit, so that's going to definitely drop him back. Now that 111 off Blake Bailey will take over that bottom side in that lead. That's Juan Martinez there and on the outside there in fourth. Lights are out on the pace truck. I thought they were going to be green this last time by, but they are going to be green this time by. Now as the 16 works out of the pits now to get back in line. You see Blake Bailey for MDM Motorsports there on the side of that machine. By side, here they come off at corner number 4. Pace truck is in. They are down and away. Blake Bailey is now leading the race here on his birthday down here in the corner number 1. 3 wide almost as Anthony Vitale puts it into the middle. Billy Roberts back here in that number 99 trying to battle his way up into the mix with the 19 there, or rather the 22. No, I'm sorry, that's the 19 there of Landon Norton. No, I'm just right. 22 on the scoreboard as he's up into that outside wall as Billy Roberts battles to his inside, trying to get that 4th spot away as Juan Martinez down there on the inside battling the side. The number 21 of Vitale, but Vitale's holding on strong out there on the high side as we got Blake Bailey out front there in that 111. He won his heat race, putting them on outside pole to start this feature. That's the struggles here at the beginning of the night. 18 laps to go. He's now running really, really well out there on the high side, but he's got a near full of Michael Vitale, or I'm sorry, Anthony Vitale, as they were battling down here through the back. And we got Derek Darnell having some issues along with Brian Porto towards the back. As you see, there's the 8 going up towards the outside, trying to keep it in the middle. Cars just everywhere back there at the back as we're looking at that 93 as he comes down in the corner. Catching that 86, and them around. That's going to put Drew Alton now, or I'm sorry, that's going to put 86 of Derek Darnell back towards the back. As Brian Ward, like I said, it got a piece of it as well. As now we're going back live here from Eldora, trying to get this race finished underway here tonight. Blake Bailey there in front. Andy Vitale there in second. By questioning going to the back. They're starting to line up side by side. Lights maybe off on the pace truck this time by as we're the 1 to green. And lights are definitely off on that pace truck. Down through corner 1 and 2 now as they work onto the backstretch here for another time with with Blake Bailey leading them off and Anthony Vitale there on that outside lane.
doing?
Blake Bailey is there on the inside trying to get everything situated, trying to see if he can pull off a win here on his birthday. He's got 17 laps, actually 16 laps to go to try to pull it off, as he's going to get a decent start here as we're one more lap till green. They must have called it off. One more lap.
Not going.
They are tight coming off of 4. I think they're just trying to get everybody in line. As you see that score ticker trying to get everybody in line situated. They're coming off of corner number 4. Green flag is out. The 111 down our way out here, leading the race. Juan Martinez now trying to take over that second spot away from Anthony Vitelli as they work off of 2, but not quite there as Vitelli's back out there on the high side getting that run off of that corner, as now he's getting to the bumper of Vitelli. I'm sorry, of Bailey, as another caution comes out. Trying to see here, that's 9 as the 86 comes down there to the bottom, gets sideways. Everybody's holding on, not sure. Whoa, okay, we got a big problem. I gotta try to move it forward here to try to figure out what actually happened. Nate Walker involved. We're looking there. See the 16 there. See the 70 bounce off of the side. And that's number 21, or rather, that's the 14 of Jonathan, causing some mayhem out here on the racetrack. And they come off of the corner. You'll see down there on the inside, a couple cars come into frame. Jonathan really sideways. They're going to try it. The 31 comes down, gets into the 83. 21 still quite sideways, not quite much anywhere for them to go. As 16 gets involved there on the bottom side, underneath the 83. Still going to try to force his way to the top. As there you see 16 getting into the number 14 of Jonathan there, comes down the racetrack. And then he comes back up the track and gets into a couple more cars as the 83 gets into green. We're going green here shortly, hopefully. Trying to keep running here. Yeah, I can understand that there, Stacy. As we're green flag racing once again, Blake Bailey out front with Juan Martinez there in second. Anthony Vitale battling there in third. Down there on the inside, trying to get underneath of Juan Martinez and Blake Bailey as they're working down here into corner number 1 and 2. You can see that slick really start to pick up here tonight, as you see Billy Roberts now out there on the outside of the racetrack, now looking to the inside of the 19. Caution back out now for who? Looks like it's going to be on Colton Jordan. Jordan in that number 70 coming down. It looks like he blinked out a moment. Down again. Against that inside wall. I'm unsure what happened there. Definitely Colton Jordan had some issues. Here from Derek Darnell. Not sure where at number 70 ended up. Jordan's kind of out on us. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Seventh caution tonight here in the A main. Side by side, hopefully we'll get it rolling here once again. Green flag back out. We're going to see if the pit cooperates here with 14 laps to go as Vitale now gets a run there on the inside. Does not look like the ticker wants to cooperate. Go back here to the power. $13 laps to go. Not sure exactly why that's doing that tonight. With dirt racing, it sometimes gives a problem.
Somebody was speeding up on your radio a few minutes ago. 10-4.
Martinez out here, and I want to say that, see what this caution is about. I don't know, Stacy. I've never seen them have this many problems. I'm trying to figure out where the crash is. There it is, the 93. Comes up, gets into the nose, and the 9 gets collected there from Jonathan to back up the racetrack. We're now to my average number of caution flags for an asphalt race. And the asphalt races I'm talking about run 75 laps around Talladega. I am not sure what's up with the dirt race tonight. As Anthony Vitale up here in second place, Blake Bailey there in first. Amazing what's going on here tonight. But now Blake Bailey getting off to a start here. Billy Roberts there in fourth. Anthony Vitale falling back there to third as Juan Martinez is trying his hardest down there on the inside. As we've got 11 laps to go, Noah Johnson there in seventh position. Got the battle of Cody McDonald to his outside as they work off of 3 and 4. Up front, though, it's still battling it out. And Juan Martinez loses the spot to Anthony Vitale. Gets into the outside wall just a bit. Coming out of 2. There's Landon Norton there in 4th. Billy Roberts 5th. Cody McDonald, though, trying to work his way up through the field as he's getting up there to Matt Safer in at number 83. Still battling Noah Johnson there to his inside as they now work through 1 and 2 once again. Back down onto the back stretch. 9 laps to go here in. Oh, I don't think Nate Walker was. He's up here in the 7th position, trying to battle his way back up towards the front, trying to find that way. 9th caution now on the evening as Derek Darnell brings it out once again here tonight. Now we're looking at Darnell here down the back stretch into corner number 3. Yeah, he's getting a little sideways. It's down there on the inside. He stopped long enough that the caution flag waved. I had less cautions running Pocono last Friday night with Noma TV. I'm shocked at this. I'm going to be curious to these driver interviews after this race to find out exactly what was going on through their minds out there in the back of the pack. I don't know if the leaders can give us some insight or not. We're going single file here for the restart, I believe. Now that Blake Bailey has control out front. Pace car is off. They are single file for the restart. Here we come down into corner number 1. Blake Bailey getting a nice start there as Andrew Patelli's trying to take him down. But look out, here comes Billy Roberts back here in at number 9. He's getting back there to the back quarter panel of the number 19/22, Landon Norton. Through 3 and 4. A little bouncy out there on that high side. I think I'm working through. We got 6 laps to go here in the A main feature race tonight here at Eldora. Billy Roberts trying to make something happen. Out here, Iron, he looks like Landon Norton's going to try to take that spot away from Juan Martinez, as now Billy Roberts is around. That's going to bring up another caution as we got the 15 stalled out there. We got the number 999 as well. Or the number 9, rather. 9 or 999. Cut out. So we are now at our 10th caution. As we're watching the 99 of Billy Roberts, there you see Juan Martinez into that outside wall. Billy Roberts through the slick 234. Looks like he's trying to come through, and Juan Martinez comes down and takes the nose off of him. And now you see the 15 end up getting into him as well as they come out of the corner. So then Juan Martinez, not sure what happened there, why he didn't stay high. Billy Roberts is coming up. They just come up and they end up meeting. Tough break there for Roberts. He's the one that gets the raw end of the deal, getting spun around. And then the 15, definitely nowhere to go. And neither it with the 9. I'm going to say that's the 999 of Corey Sibley. We're now at 10 cautions here for our race tonight. Unbelievable. These drivers forget how to run dirt in the last week? I mean, really? Caution. That's what this race is. I don't understand it. I don't get it. How can we have so many cautions in a dirt race tonight? And Blake Bailey brings him off of 4 for another time, getting the green flag. And you see Juan Martinez there in 4th, Landon Norton there in 5th. Or, I'm sorry, up at 4th. But Matt Schaefer in 5th, working that inside. And then Norton there up into that outside wall, trying to get as much momentum as he can off that high side. Matt Schaefer's down there in that low side with that number 83, trying to make something happen. There you see Juan Martinez. He's sitting in 3rd with Vitelli in 2nd. Getting up there to the bumper of Blake Bailey. Blake Bailey getting a great run off the floor. Going to hold that line as we're now 3 laps to go here in the feature race. Do we think we can finish these 3 laps out? As we got Joey Wilcox back here in the back trying to battle it on. Caution is out. That looks to be the number 027 of Noah Johnson bringing out the caution. There you see 27 coming up. That outside wall. Noah's into the outside wall, gets it spun around. Stopped long enough for him to bring out the caution. The 027. Noah Johnson bringing out that caution. I'm sorry, Stacy. I would have thought you, yeah, commentator curse, right? That's when I thought we were gonna finish it. First time I ever seen commentator curse go and bring out another caution. One of the drivers wants the race to end, and he's going to make a run to the porta potty. Green flag back out here. Comes Blake Bailey trying to finish it off here tonight. As we got Landon Johnson and Landon Norton there trying to battle Matt Schaefer as well back here for that fourth position. Trying to get up there to Juan Martinez. Blake Bailey, though, out front with Anthony Vitale trying to get up there. Vitale making a great run out of it. Blake Bailey still on fire here tonight. Now they're coming down for the final lap finally. That's Vitale there on the inside. He's racing the bird. Gets into him. Had to back out of it a little bit. But now he's getting in, and he turns Bailey. He turned Bailey. Now we got a big crash coming off of 4. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Landon Norton there for the win. Got Saber picking up second. Nate Walker finishing in third here tonight. Big problems coming off of turn number 4. Not quite the finish Blake Bailey was wanting. We'll go back and we'll look at that last lap, and we'll slow that last lap down as they come out of the corner. There we are, coming out of corner number 2. Down the back, or I'm sorry, that's out of corner number 4, getting the white flag. Down here into corner number 1, you'll see how the 21 is going to squeeze the 11 up the racetrack. As now they come out of the corner, the 21 gets into them. Now coming down here into the corner, you can see the 21 takes a dive line down to the bottom of the racetrack. 11 running at inside lane. The 21 had to try to make a maneuver, but ends up clipping the 111 of Blake Bailey as he goes around trying to hold on to it. There you see Juan Martinez up there on the high side trying to get around, but he gets collected as well. As now everybody else trying to get through here. And there you see Donovan Werner getting through. Juan Martinez clipping Cody McDonald as they work out of the corner. Cody McDonald into the outside wall before the start-finish line. That's going to hand it over to the 83 Matt Schaefer and the 16 of Nate Walker. Now, it's going to be an interesting interview tonight. See who we got ready to talk to us. We got and Norton there, or I'm sorry, no, that. Here's your finishing results. Landon Norton in first, Matt Schaefer second, Nate Walker third, Jonathan Werner there in fourth, Cody McDonald finishing fifth. Anthony Vitale will finish in sixth. Matt Smith there in seventh. Jonathan there in eighth. Corey Sibley ninth. Billy Roberts 10th. Blake Bailey goes from leading the race to finishing there in 11th. Ryan Ordo in 12th. Joey Wilcox 13th. Noah Johnson 14th. Juan Martinez 15th, Alan McDonald 16th, and Derek Darnell will finish here tonight in 17th position. And 18th is Colton Jordan. 19th goes to Jesse Consell. And 20th is Drew Alton and Nicholas Johnson there in 21st. Blake definitely had that win at the Vitale, got into the back of him. We're going to get with some of these drivers now and see what in the world their thoughts are here tonight. Not down here. We have Nate Walker. Yes. Good evening, Nate. You there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Crazy race tonight.
Yeah, that was something for happened to it most laps and kind of gets wadded up there. Salvage the third place.
I know Blaley's got to be a little aggravated after that finish, but you come out in third, had to weave your way through that to kind of finish it tonight.
Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna settle for about a 7. That happened and dodging everybody and trying to pick up.
I don't know. I know Casey was watching you a good bit here tonight.
Oh yeah, that's my mama. She always comes out and supports and shows us guys some love, so it's nice to have that.
Well, she was definitely cheering you on, and she couldn't believe how many cautions there was either. She went on the chat here and on the comments and said that was the worst iRacing she's seen.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And while I'm here and we're on the caution topic, I want to give a big apology to Drew. I really did not mean to turn him. I don't know. I had a good run, and I was expecting him just to kind of know I was there and maybe run full top, and he kind of tried to get to the bottom, and I just hooked his bumper. It wasn't nothing intentional, and if he's listening, I apologize to him. And it sucks it went that way, but like I said, nothing I could do. I mean, just tight racing. Thought he was going to run something different, and he didn't. So.
Oh, it happens, and luck it into a third place finish here tonight when mayhem happened in front of you.
Yeah, I'm thankful because I was beating myself up and yelling in Discord, and I was so aggravated. We got that EOL, and then couldn't really go nowhere, and then we didn't have any green flag runs to pick nobody off, so we were kind of just stuck. And glad that happened, but like I said, sucks for them guys, and it sucks to see a teammate get taken out leading it.
Yeah, I understand it's Bailey's birthday as well, so not quite the birthday gift he was wanting.
No, not at all. His birthday probably just got kind of ruined on that one.
But who's your sponsors you want to give a shout out to here tonight for getting this third place finish?
I want to start off by giving a shout out to all my guys back at Max Dig Mafia. Landon Norton, congratulations to him on the win. Blake, congratulations to him on what would have been a win. Donovan Warner, all them guys back there. My buddy Drake Meeks came in the Discord and kind of helped me out a little bit there at the end. Watkins Detailing, Slick Shots Media, Enforcer Designs for the Wrap, Tanner Tomasi, Daniel Brady, all them guys back at Speed Ranch for all the help on their pro late model side. Ethan Johnson, he's been helping me a lot with iRacing here recently, so thanks to him. RC Trucking, Joey B Fabrication and Race Car Repair. My mom for coming out and supporting us and showing us love. It means a lot. Cody, Travis, all them for putting it on. You for broadcasting.
I really enjoy it. I might have got here a little late tonight for the start of it, but we caught everything that we needed to. Casey's giving a shout out to happy birthday Blake as well. Good race. So.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to him, and hey, at least you made it. Better late than never, you know.
That's right. Well, we caught everything but qualifying. We didn't quite catch qualifying, but we caught the races.
Oh, you caught all the excitement, that's for sure.
Yeah. If that's what you want to call that, amen.
Yeah, it was something exciting at the end there for me, I guess, but.
But excitement comes for some. Others kind of lost their excitement.
Yeah, I'd say I got the exciting and they got the unexciting.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll move on and uh, catch with you next week. I've got to check this.
We go to I-55 next week.
On the I-55.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, so a little bit shorter track, I think, right?
Oh yeah, quite a bit shorter. Hopefully, it's not like it was tonight. That's for sure.
Well, I'm sitting here puzzled because, like, I did a race Friday night. I think it was 75 laps. I worked with Noma TV. We were at Pocono, 75 laps, and we had 8 cautions on asphalt.
Yeah, I think a problem with honestly, I love the broadcasted races, but I think the problem is everybody wants to give or take, and not give because everybody wants a chance to talk in the broadcast booth. So I think a lot of people just kind of drive a little over their head trying to get to where they need to be for that opportunity.
If they would just settle down and race their race, they might find themselves doing better.
I mean, like, look at me, for instance. I was running 8th on the last lap. Hey, we came on, we got a 3rd place finish, and here I am.
Never know, right?
Nope, you just got to play it out and hope something happens, I guess.
Oh, you gotta get a little lucky sometimes.
Hey, luck's more important than skill sometimes.
Sometimes.
But we'll put our heads down, get to work, and see if we can't pull off another top 3 next week here at the old I-55.
Alrighty, well, hopefully carry some of the excitement, but not all the 11 cautions.
Yeah, those can stay here at Eldora. We'll leave those behind us.
Alrighty, well, you have a great night, Nate, and enjoy your 3rd place finish here tonight.
Thank you, buddy.
Who this is? Good evening. What do you have here?
Landon Norton.
Anna Norton. Okay, so you're our winner here this evening.
Yeah, surprisingly, I just kind of had a dodge and weave there on that last lap. It looked like Talladega come on.
Definitely looked like Talladega out there tonight. I mean, and that's the sad part is I've seen Talladega races go better than this.
Yeah, it was a pretty caution fest out there tonight. I was just trying to dodge and weave. I started P12, just trying to dodge and weave my way through the race, caution fest, and ended up getting the win, surprisingly.
Sometimes you luck into them. That's kind of what Nate and I were talking about. Is you kind of just luck into them, and you lucked into a win there tonight. Did the track feel okay, or track played a role into some of the cautions?
It was a pretty crappy racetrack to be honest, but the cushion on the top was really not there. But if you could hit it just right, you definitely gained a lot of momentum. It could drive by a lot of people. But with that being said, people in front of you don't have the mirrors on, so a lot of people don't know that they can't come up the racetrack, and that caused a lot of the cautions.
That's kind of what Nate was kind of saying was driving over their heads a little bit tonight.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely happened. That definitely caused most of the cautions. People were just trying to, oh, I see an opening, I'm going to take it. Then all of a sudden, someone comes off the top with a good run and drives into the rear end, and caution happens.
It's definitely interesting. I know a lot of you drivers are still learning the ropes, kind of going without the mirrors. I know for me, I've never driven with a mirror, so it doesn't really affect me much because I do a lot more listening. I actually have like 4 speakers set up just so I can understand where cars might. Like I said, I do a lot more listening than I do actually paying attention to a mirror.
Yeah, it's definitely tough for sure. I drive with a mirror all the time, but it definitely does make the racing a lot better because if you're leading a race and you're running one line, you don't know what that guy's doing behind you, and that guy could be gaining on you, or you don't know what to do in front of you.
That's kind of when I don't know if dirt track has them, but having a spotter a good spotter other than the iRacing spotter, that might help some drivers.
Yeah, for sure. But I think Cody said that he was going to disable all spotters for the remaining week, so that kind of makes it even more challenging on us drivers.
It'll be interesting.
It will be for sure, man.
Well, we'll have to see how the rest of this plays out. Who's your sponsors you want to give a shout out to after getting that win after the crazy last lap?
So I don't have a wrap made for the big block modifieds, but I'm on Team Max Stick Mafia, and I'd just like to give all them boys a shout out. Team Honor, Nate Walker, Blake Bailey, Donovan Werner. There was a bunch of others in the Discord tonight, but shout out to all them boys. And then Enforcer Design, Slick Shots Media, Speed Ranch Setups for the setups for the Pro late models. And last but not least, Jacob Paris for showing me the ropes of iRacing and getting me on this game. It's a dream come true trying to do it in real life, and doing it behind the wheel and on iRacing really suits that dream.
Get you as close to it as it can.
For sure, man, for sure.
You enjoy the victory tonight, and we're going to catch up with our second place finish.
All right, sounds good, man. Thank you.
Great night.
You too.
So that was Landon Norton, our winner here tonight, and we're going to pull Matt Schaefer. I think I finally tracked you down.
Oh, what's up?
Not much.
Let me
Crazy
see what
finish tonight.
Hold on 1 second. I can't. I mean, I'll have to put my phone up to my ear like old school. What's up, buddy?
I was saying, crazy finish there tonight.
Yeah, I was trying to go back and watch the replay for whatever reason my iRacing thing won't go past lap 35. So it was a crazy ending. I had no idea that was going to happen, and I just avoided a couple cars and was lucky to get second there.
Well, you definitely pulled off there. I know Cody McDonald was out there with you as well, working his way through that traffic, but ended up getting into the outside wall before the start-finish line. So I helped gain a couple spots there as well.
Yeah, since we don't have any mirrors, it's hard for me to tell where anybody's at. So I was just trying to use my buttons on my wheel to look left and look right before I made a move. So I know a couple people got into me earlier. I didn't have no idea who those people were, but all in all, I got caught up in that accident early in the race, and I had to go get a quick repair. Started last and came back up to second, so I'm pretty happy with that. And it's unfortunate for a couple of my buddies. I mean, I think Billy Roberts, I think he got a bad deal. It looks like one of the cars kind of came down and he was just there, and he got an EOL for no reason. And Drew Alton, I guess he had a retaliatory penalty. So I mean, unfortunate, but yeah.
Definitely interesting race. Or I mean, we finished the night with like 10 or 11 cautions after all said and done.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of cautions. I was hoping that we would kind of go back to how it was last week when there wasn't as many cautions as week one. But we can only do so much. I know a lot of these guys are probably still learning. So this is, I think, a good lick to learn in. But at the same time, I think they need help of of letting off the gas a little bit. I saw a lot of guys spinning, have their rear ends almost 90 degrees, but it's kind of have to be aware of your surroundings, and I think the key is not to use a lot of throttle here. And I definitely didn't have a top two car. I knew that. I mean, I was lucky to get fourth or fifth. But I mean, the cautions kind of came our way, and I was able to make a couple passes there at the end to get second. So the cautions can either make you or break you, and it's the same for everybody. So we're just at the right spot at the right time.
That's just like Nate and I were saying, a little luck can go a long way.
Absolutely.
So who would you like to give shout outs to? You kind of dodged some of the bullets out there playing Dodge car, and you brought home second place.
Yeah. Do you have about a half hour? But first and foremost, I'd like to thank Nick. Nick's. I was gonna say Nick Thornton. No, not him. But Nick Ham, who's helped me a whole lot. Kenny Cudney, who's helped me out with a few sets. Drew Alton, who's was in my Discord during the race. Billy Roberts was helping me out during this race. We were all in Discord, kind of helping each other out as far as lines and telling each other we were clear. And so there was that. Damian Ward, who's helped me a lot. Everybody over at Ham Speed, Ham Lettering, Verizon for allowing me to collect a paycheck every month to do the iRacing. And I also want to thank you for putting on the broadcast, Billy Ordo or Brian Ordo, and company for putting on the league. Also like to spend a special shout out to my dog who also likes to spot me when I'm racing.
How well does he do that?
He does really well. He's usually right in the bed, right beside me, kind of watching me race, and he'll bark if there's a car low.
Alrighty, well, you enjoy that second place finish tonight. Can you take some of this, what you learned these first few weeks into I-55 and maybe try to get another podium?
Yeah, I think this is what my third podium in a row. I think not 100%, but yeah, I mean, what the biggest thing is you got to start up front, have good qualifying, good practice, and if you could start up front, I think you can do pretty well. And I-55, it's going to be tight track, and it'll probably slick off a lot. And just gotta save your tires and just I don't know, just be patient and not to hammer down on the throttle. Just kind of be easy on it. So that's what I'm going to take with me.
I know a lot of drivers, they like the qualifying aspect, but I'm one of the ones that I like the pill.
It depends for me. I mean, I think for official, I think the pill drop would be nice just to have a pill drop because that's how they are at your local dirt track every week. But when it comes to the big races, like Super Dirt Series and all that stuff, there is qualifying, which is nice. I do like some of the inverts. So there's a couple leagues that I'm in that there are inverts. That could be nice too. I mean, I do like a variety. But yeah, pill draws would be nice. And you know, it'll let I think I kind of even out the field a little bit. Let the guys that coming from the back, be up front a little bit. So then it I think put on a little bit better of a show. But at the same time, you kind of don't want to get caught up in an accident. So it can work either way.
Oh, it definitely can. Definitely can. But in some ways, pill draws can bring because you don't have all the fast guys starting up front. I know others have. Think if I'm remembering correctly. Whenever I used to, I had Photo Outlaws for the sprint car game for the PS2.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite game growing up.
If I remember correctly, whenever we qualified on that, they inverted the field, did they not?
I believe they did. I'm not
So if you, if
100%.
you
It's
qualified
been about
first,
20 years, but
yeah,
yeah.
I know
I
it's been
think
about
that
that
I
same
think
for
you
me.
got I think you started like fourth. I think they inverted top four.
Oh, see, I
I
thought they
believe
inverted the heat.
that yeah, that's what I meant. Like yeah, the heat. So yeah, like you would start fourth if you like qualified on the pole.
Well,
I could be
it
wrong. I'm
depends
not.
how many cars were in the heat. I mean, I've started heat races where I started eighth in the heat.
Oh yeah, I could be making that up too. So I'm not 100% sure.
Qualify pole, and then I'm sitting there. Wait a minute, why am I starting in eighth?
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember. It's been a while, but I mean, you very well could be right. I could just be making it all
I
up.
mean that could be an interesting way of doing things too. You're qualifying in the heats get inverted. That could be an
Yeah.
interesting start to a night too.
It varies, especially when the track is tacky, when there's not a lot of passing. So you really have to drive the wheels off of it.
You gotta find that balance of driving the wheels off of it and not getting in front of you.
That's very true.
So you enjoy that second place finish. We'll get hopefully if not next week, it's after.
I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully, I'll talk to you next week.
Alrighty, well hopefully you will, and we'll catch you then.
Sounds great, man. Have a good night. Thank
You
you.
too. That that was Matt Schaefer for our second place finish here tonight. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the broadcast tonight here on the pole from Fleeger Farm TV. You'll join us next Sunday when we. Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, yes, Sunday. Sunday we're running the Friggy Diggy Racing League. Monday night we are off as it stands right now, but we could be picking up another league that night around 9:50 Eastern time. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And then Friday night, this coming Friday night, be sure to check me out as I'm going to be back over at Noma TV working those wonderful group of guys as we put on another show. For, I'll get it figured out. Yeah, check out Noma TV on YouTube, and or you can look up Southern Broadcast Gaming Network on Roku and watch them over there as well. But as for tonight, we are going to be heading out here from Eldora. Hope everybody enjoyed the racing. I know it was quite the race I was hoping for, as we had 10 or 11 cautions tonight, but for a, like I said, we'll be Noma TV on Friday night, and then we'll be with the Iggy Racing League on Sunday, and then back here next Wednesday, week from today, at I-55 for the next M Racing Super Dirt Series Big Block Race. Stay tuned here. Thank you so much for coming out and watching.
We are Lions. We bring hope where it's needed. Support causes that matter. Change lives. Change communities. Change the world. Visit lionsclubs.org to learn more.
The only thing worse than being stuck at home is being stuck at home without coffee. We can't let that happen. Browse our selection and order online. From sweet to tangy, hot or iced, we have something for you. White King Coffee, because every cup makes a difference. Cheers.
A simple moment in time. But there is so much more to this moment than meets the eye. What you don't see are the millions of moments that led to this one. The weeks of bonding between a highly trained dog and the person he will serve. The personal training for the client. The challenges. The persistence. The matching process to find the right dog for the person. You don't see the time it takes to train the dog. The hours of loving care. The determination of the dogs to achieve. The professionals who care. The dedication of volunteers. You don't see the dog selection process. The foster homes. The puppy raising. A million moments to arrive at this. This man. This dog. This moment.
Welcome to Beacon Lodge, a full-service summer camp for children and adults with a variety of special needs. But from September through May, Beacon Lodge is available as a conference center for business, governmental, educational, and nonprofit organizational retreats. A beautiful 580-acre camp nestled in the natural woodlands along the Juniata River in central Pennsylvania near Mount Union.
Beacon Lodge was established in 1948 as a summer camp for blind residents of Pennsylvania.
I hope you enjoyed your quick introduction to our facility and its many opportunities. We see ourselves hosting a unique retreat for your organization. Please call me to explore your needs. We can schedule an on-site visit. Quite honestly, it's the only way to get the real feel of the mountains and the experience we offer as a venue like few others.